And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. It is the home stretch this season. This season, it is the home stretch. Al-Ittihad versus Auckland City FC in the FIFA Club World Cup 2023, round one. The winner goes on to face Al-Ali in the second round. The loser is 7th place. I think we know where this is going, but who knows? Maybe Auckland can pull the upset, but I think we know where this is going because Al-Ittihad, well, they are starting N'Golo Kante and Karim Benzema. So there you go. Should be interesting. The Club World Cup, getting it going. Saudi Arabia hosts this Club World Cup. The opening ceremony is going on right now as we speak. This game is being shown on FIFA Plus, by the way. Not on Fox. Which, not Tubi. Not Fox Sports app. None like that. I know, weird. Auckland say, hey, look, Club Leon. They're showing all the participants, Club Leon of CONCACAF. They play in the second round, starting the second round. That's good. Starting 11s are as follows for Al-Ittihad in goal, Marcelo Groha. The back four, Muhannad Shankiti, Ahmed Hegazi, Hassan Kadesh, Zakaria Al-Hassawi, Faisal Al-Ghamdi, N'Golo Kante, Fabinho, and the front three, Igor Coronado, Karim Benzema, and Romarinho. For Auckland City FC in goal, Connor Tracy, the back four, Jordan Vale, Christian Gray, Michael Den Heyer, Nathan Lobo, the midfield three are Gerard Garriga, Mario Illich, Cameron Howison, and the front three of Regant Marathi, Liam Gillian, and Dylan Manicum, the front three for Auckland. The New Zealand team, the OFC champions Auckland, facing the hosts, the winner of the Saudi Pro League last year, Al-Ittihad. And teams are about to walk out. Al-Ittihad wearing yellow and black. Auckland wearing their navy blue. I'm going to guess. Maybe not. We'll see. Inter Miami announced they'll play against Al Hilal and Al Nassr in the Riyadh Season Cup in January and February. I know you said you'll live stream Miami versus Al Nassr because of another Messi versus Ronaldo match. Are you going to live stream Inter Miami versus Al Hilal as well? Well, I mean, Al Hilal has some players that are watchable too. I should do that one too. If there's no NFL playoffs or whatever, I will do that. I will be live for that day. If there's no schedule congestion, if I'm able to do both games. Auckland City will be wearing white with the navy blue stripe. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I'll be live for. I should be live for Al Hilal Miami as well because I should be. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that, but I think that's on a Wednesday or something. So that was always the plan, I think, but I'll check again. But even then, I'll definitely change my plans just to do Miami Al Nassr. There's no question. But Al Hilal Miami, what I have planned will not be displaced by that, if that's the case. Which is probably stupid considering, I think I would still probably do better, but it's a messy game. But, freaking how stubborn I am sometimes. How stubborn I am sometimes. Yep. Nice light show, though. But I'll definitely do Al Nassr at Inter Miami, but I think I'll be doing both. If far as I know, I think I'll be doing both. Let's just check. Let's just check. And the El Salvador game, of course. January 29th versus Al-Hilal. That's a Monday. Let's go. Monday, Thursday. We're good. We're good. Monday, Thursday. I could do both. I will be doing both. January 29th is a Monday. February 1st is a Thursday. We'll be able to do both. And the NFC and AFC championships. There you go. And then I think the El Salvador game is doable too. So that's at least 3 of them. It's at least 3 of them. So there you go. Teams are about to walk out, or they are walking out now. There's 3 of them. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Pretty much started the season with the Club World Cup. Pretty much. Association football-wise, I did. Well, you could also say Riyadh Season Cup, but whatever. The first trophy we saw handed out was the Club World Cup. The last trophy we'll see handed out this year is a Club World Cup. The vibes. Yep, teams are up. Yes, I just said I will do the Miami El Salvador game as well. Of course, the thing that hinges on all this is that they're all aired. But knowing Apple TV, I'm sure they'll find a way. So, I'm sure they'll show Messi playing Miami and the 2 Saudi clubs. I'll find a way. FIFA Plus. It's on the FIFA website. All you got to do is go to the FIFA Plus tab. It shows all the games live. Yeah, it's not on Fox this year, it turns out. But it's a good thing I looked it up. It's a good thing I went and tried to hunt this down. I'm like, oh, it's on FIFA Plus. If I didn't, I think we'd be in some trouble right now. So, it's FIFA Plus. Go to the FIFA Plus tab, Club World Cup tab. All the games are there. This one's under live. The rest are under scheduled. And click on it, watch it free, and there you go. Simple. It's on FIFA Plus. And it's free. You don't even have to sign in. I know they're probably going to change that at some point, but starting 11s are as follows for Al-Ittihad: Marcelo Groha, Zakaria Al-Hassawi, Hassan Kadesh, Ahmed Hagazi, Muhannad Al-Shankiti, Igor Coronado, Faisal Al-Ghamdi, N'Golo Conte, Fabinho, Romarinho, and Karim Benzema under Marcelo Gallardo. I'm sure they will. Thoughts on the Women's Gold Cup draw? Pretty good. Pretty good. Canada's in a workable group. They're in a workable group. I'm good with it. Oh, by the way, Tori Penso's the center ref in this game. Brooke Mayo and Catherine Nesbitt are the ARs. Jean-Jacques Ndala is the 4th. Reserve ref is Elvis and Uipi. Yeah, we'll go with it. FIFA VAR room: Tatiana Guzman, Alejandro Hernandez, Tomas Listikiewicz, Juan Soto is the 4 VAR referees. Connor Tracy for Auckland City in goal. Connor Tracy, Nathan Lobo, Christian Gray, Michael Denhire, Jordan Vell, Mario Illich, Gerard Garriga, Liam Gillian, Dylan Manicum, and Regant Marazzi for Auckland City, who have won multiple OFC Champions Leagues. Were in the last Club World Cup, and I think they're one of the only ones who are still in. I think they're one of the only teams who made the last Club World Cup who are in this Club World Cup. Hold on. Oh, no, Al-Ali. Okay, there we go. So Auckland, Al-Ali, and yeah, that's it. That's it. 2 teams of the last tournament came back. Of course, Seattle was never coming back. They weren't even in the Champions League. But Awa, I don't know how close they were. Al-Ittihad, it was Al-Hilal instead, and they won the AFC instead of the league. No Wydad, Fluminense instead of Flamengo. Different teams. Man City instead of Real. There you go. So 2 teams of 7 still in this tournament. For the U.S. women's national team in their Gold Cup group, I expect them to do well. And also Mexico, I expect both of them to spank up the winner of Guyana or Dominican Republic and Argentina. And here we go. We're about to begin in Jeddah to begin this Club World Cup. Winner plays Al Ali in the next round. Loser goes home. Well, every loser goes home till the freaking semifinals because I don't think they're going to have a fifth place match. But who knows? And we're off. It doesn't seem like they're going to have a fifth place match, but what do we know? Sometimes they don't like to bring it up. That's also what Rafa Ramos said on ESPN the other day about the real reason why FMF and Liga MX chooses to play tournaments with MLS instead of CONMEBOL tournaments. I mean, I believe it. I believe that MLS and all that have some blackmail on the FMF. And they don't want their guys to go to prison because of the FIFA scandal. I can believe it. So they're basically beholden to MLS. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, there's probably some truth to it. I mean, the way they act, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that, like, most of the FMF's directivos seem like punks anyway who couldn't last a day in prison. So, of course, they're going to take the easy way out. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It doesn't surprise me. Like, I would definitely, Shot! Oh, past the post from Mourinho. On the turn, too. Okay. All right. He was on the turn. Like, that man went on the turn. He's just like, oh, okay. Yeah. From Mourinho. Over the bar. Good shot. Not completely on target, but that's a shot across the bow. 2 minutes in, goal kick for Auckland. They're getting outpossessed 93-7. I know it's early. Marcelo Gallardo, the head coach, the manager of Al-Ittihad. What a shot. Yeah. I agree. Like, that's an amazing shot. Like, just off the turn. That's like some FIFA stuff. Like, that's just like what would happen in FIFA. Hell, in FIFA Mobile, I did a shot off the turn. I didn't know you could do that in real life. I wish I saved that clip. 3 minutes in. Would have been nice to pull up. I was playing FIFA Mobile last night. Or FC. I know. Mobile. And hit a goal, shot off the turn. Didn't know you could do that in real life. Auckland City, here's a chance. And giveaway. A straight-up giveaway. Like 5 in the box to 1. Free kick for Al-Ittihad. Al-Ittihad. Marcelo Gallardo, of course, replaced Nuno as the manager of the club. Marcelo Gallardo used to be the manager of River Plate. Won a Libertadores before. Albert Riera, the head coach of Auckland. The manager of Auckland. Has probably not had any of the resume that Marcelo Gallardo has had. But they play football for a reason. They don't just play it on paper. They play it on field. And Benzema plays it straight back to a defender on Auckland. That is not Benzema. That's not what Benzema normally does. How we doing, Henry? Hit that like button. Let's get us one going. Playing forward here. Al-Ittihad. Holding a lot of possession, which I'm not surprised. Foul? Free kick given. The free kick is given. In a really good position as well. A really dangerous position as well. I got an A+ in my final exam for chemistry yesterday. Now my grade is an A in the class right now. It'll go higher before the end of the semester on Friday because he still has to drop our lowest quiz. Nice, and that's a good teacher. Dropping the lowest quiz. Nice. Love it. So, Like, are you saying it should be like A plus, or is it just a higher A? Is that what you're saying? And our lowest lab score, which he hasn't done yet, at least for my grade. Now that I passed this class, I could take Intro to Cell and Molecular Biology and General Chem 1 next semester. Shot! Blocked away. Over the bar. That'll be corner for Al-Ittihad. Nice. Yeah, that's a good block. Yeah, that's definitely a block. Yeah. No hands. Off the head. Ooh. Off the dome. Wolff, would Rutherford Nancy be a good coach for Canada? Of course he would. Turns out he's actually just regular French, though. He's not Quebecois. He's actually just French. Like, he's French, is what I mean. So why would he coach Canada? If he was Quebecois, maybe we could get him a jar and have him coach Canada. But now he's probably gonna stay with the crew. He's French. He spent a lot of time in Quebec, but he is not Quebecois. I just found that out, actually. I was like, he spent a lot of time. I just assumed he spent a lot of time with the Impact. I'm like, he must be Quebecois instead of French. And then I looked up and he's French. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting. Did you hear about the Turkish ref getting beat up after the game? Yeah, I heard. Like, I shouldn't laugh because it's screwed up, but like, it's so screwed up that it makes you. It's like you laugh because it's weird. Like, or maybe it's sometimes you want to see a ref get punched. I don't know. I mean, if a pro ref got punched, I would laugh my ass off. I just hope I was off a stream by then. Somebody would be pissed. If a pro ref got punched and I laughed at it and it was on stream, somebody would get pissed. Not that I would give a shit. The ref probably deserved it. But if you want to be mad about somebody laughing about it, go right ahead. Yeah, it's Dean Smith instead of Frank Lampard, but Dean Smith sucks anyway. So I still think Toronto's going to finish higher than Charlotte. And if the Revs get Bradley, we'll finish higher than them too. And we'll finish higher than the Rapids. That's a good start, right? I know I'm being hopeful. Damn it. Even though I'm finished with this chemistry class, I'm going to still keep my lab coating goggles that I bought and used for labs this class because I'm definitely going to need them again for my labs in Intro to Cell and Molecular Biology and General Chem 1. Hey, that's smart. Probably better to have your own stuff than having to use the I don't know if it's a university, so maybe they made you buy it, but like as a supply, you know. The only chem class I took was in my grade 12 year, and there was communal safety glasses, like maybe like 2 pairs of goggles too. But I mean, I have some like Steve Spangler safety glasses. I could have brought my own anyway. But I definitely think that helps that my grade 12 year was pre-COVID. Nowadays, it probably would make you buy your own because, you know, COVID. Yeah, I figured. 9th minute. 0-0. 9th minute. Auckland City has a chance. Shot against the run of play, and that's blocked away. Good chance, though. Really good chance. Romarinho. Benzema. Here's a chance. Cross back. Romarinho. Conte. N'Golo Conte. Plays on. Back to Conte. Back. Way far back. Is it just me, or does Benzema and Conte seem not as good as they used to be? That's going to be cleared away by Auckland. That's pretty good. Like, you would think Benzema, Fabinho, and Conte on their own would make Auckland look stupid. They don't look as good as they used to. Free kick for Auckland. I saw. Next FIFA Club World Cup's going to have 32 teams. Yes. In 2025. Oh, by the way, it's going to be hosted in the USA as well. We're going to have this, like the next, what's the word? The next 4 years or 5 plus the Olympics is going to be big for football in the USA. Like most of this decade, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Assuming they get the Women's World Cup in the USA and Mexico in 27, which I think they will. It's my hunch that I think the USA and Mexico are going to get the 2027 Women's World Cup. So let's just assume they do, because I think they will. Here's a chance. You have the 2024 Copa America. You have the 2023 Gold Cup this year. The 2024 Copa America. They also had Leagues Cup this year. 2024 Copa America. 2024. W Gold Cup. 2024 Copa America. 25 Gold Cup. Men's Gold Cup. 25 Club World Cup. CONCACAF World Cup qualifying starts next year as well. Oh, the Nations League and the Repechage next year. Oh, yeah, Justin Herbert got hurt, didn't he? Yep, there we go. That's true. You have the Olympics next summer. The USA and Canada on the women's side. The USA on the men's side in the Olympics next summer. In Paris, but still, the U.S. finally makes it back to the Olympics, and I'll try to cover a bit of that as well. Playing forward here. Oh, Lord. 12th minute. I mean, Al-Ittihad's the better team, but they should be way more dominant. They're the better team, but they should be more dominant. I'm a little bit underwhelmed, so to speak. I'm a little bit underwhelmed with Al-Ittihad. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. And N'Golo Kante. A little bit underwhelmed. Oh, nice play. Romarinho, and he loses the ball. By the way, extra time and penalties in every game but the third place game. I mean, the colors match. Shot over the bar. I don't have an Al-Ittihad jersey. I'm definitely going to buy CONCACAF jersey before I buy a Saudi Arabian jersey. You know? But the colors match, so there you go. I don't have any jerseys of any team in this tournament. None. So it's going to be shirts that match the color and then the suit in the final. I'll be wearing the Liga MX or the Mexico shirt for the Liga MX final for both legs for that. And Forge tomorrow for the club, or not the club, this CONCACAF draw. So the last jersey I actually wear is going to be the Liga MX or the Mexico jersey. And then, of course, the suit on the 22nd. Like only 3 more jerseys to be worn. And that's all this week. 14th and 17th. And then, of course, Wednesday, tomorrow. So this season, you're only going to see me wear 3 more jerseys or 3 more days of jerseys. And technically, it's 2 jerseys. See how the Raiders-Vikings game ended? It was a punt fest. Yeah, I saw it was like, what, a 3-0 game? Yeah, I know. Not great. Not at all, to be honest. Speaking of, since we're going to need to put the game 1 in there. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the full on. Benzema over the bar. Hey, he finally took a shot. There you go. Cool thing is that the games are free on FIFA Plus. I agree. I just don't understand why Fox doesn't have the rights to the games though. Like, why are Fox not showing it for the first time? Like, Fox has the rights to the games, they're just not showing them, which makes no sense to me. Playing forward, 15th minute, 0-0. Dolphins choked the Packers, lost to the Giants. I know. Which means that is -3. 0-3 before the Sunday games. Tampa beat Atlanta. Tampa at least beat Atlanta. Detroit lost to Chicago. Oh, Lord. Cincinnati beat the Colts. Jacksonville lost to Cleveland. Carolina, New Orleans. The Saints beat the Panthers. Yes. Jets beat Houston. Yep. Baltimore beat the Rams. Playing forward is Auckland, 16th minute. Minnesota, Vegas. Minnesota won 3-0. Yeah. San Fran beat Seattle. Kansas City lost to Buffalo. Over the bar, 16th minute, or it went past the post. Goal or free kick. Denver Chargers. Denver won. Dallas beat Philly. 9 out of 15. Boom. Okay. Well, I mean, playing forward. Auckland goes down. No free kick. Yeah, I think he tried to dive a bit for that. I'm not gonna lie. Good call. I think he dived a bit. Hit that like button, gets one going. I think that was a dive. 18th minute. Can Al-Ittihad. Let's remember the last time that Auckland played a game in the Club World Cup, they actually played pretty well. And Al-Ali struggled very much so. They still won 3-0, but there's a free kick. Al-Ali still won 3-0, but they still struggled to win 3-0. So, but Al-Ali doesn't have the caliber of players that the top level of Al-Ittihad has, which you would think that would make this easier, but, well, hold on. 45 plus 2 was the first goal Al-Ali scored. So technically, if Al-Ittihad were to score before halftime, they're doing better. And if they score 2 before halftime, they're still doing better. So I guess. Benzema taking the free kick. Could be true. That is true. Benzema free kick in the 19th minute. Benzema takes shot, blocked off the wall. Horrible. I can see why Benzema didn't take free kicks. Jesus Christ. That was bad. That was dreadful. Karim Benzema. Who would have thought he can't hit a free kick? Oh, and besides, speaking of starting the season with the Club World Cup, this is how the book started. this book started getting filled with the last Club World Cup back in February. There was still some stuff to fill out the PlayStation book with, and we carded everything else until we got to the Club World Cup. So, there you go. And this book will be bookended by a Club World Cup as well. So, it only took one season. Shot save. This book legitimately got filled in the season. I'm surprised. You know, I'm actually surprised. I thought this would last longer, like 2 seasons. I didn't think it would last one. But now that I know, I need a black book every year. Don't worry. 7 attempts on goal. 7 shots, 1 shot on goal for Ittihad. No shots at all for Auckland. You know, so I mean, yeah, Ittihad are dominating. Enough. Conte, Fabinho. How we doing? Shot headed away. Al-Ittihad. Well, welcome. They are dominating the game, Ittihad. I expect them to score by now. It's on FIFA Plus. FIFA Plus, FIFA's website, FIFA Plus. You'll be able to watch it for free. So look up FIFA Plus or FIFA's website, FIFA Plus, the Club World Cup. Part of the page. Don't have to sign in. It's for free. But if you do find it, stick around as well. Shot! Oh, past the post. But FIFA Plus is for free on FIFA's website. So it's not really... I don't know why they call it FIFA Plus. It makes it sound like it's worth anything. Oh, they'll probably start trying to make people pay money soon rather than later. But right now, I agree. Like, Karim Benzema should be playing better. I've seen better from him. He got the money and he coasting. Conte. I mean, N'Golo Conte, I mean, I haven't seen anything too weird from him, but now he's still pressing hard. No, N'Golo's still pressing hard. Fabinho, on the other hand, well, he was always lackadaisical. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? He was always lackadaisical. Even if Liverpool, but it worked for him, so, you know, whatever. But N'Golo Conte is still playing like himself. I will say that much. He just doesn't score goals a lot. He did score a good bit of goals for Chelsea that one year when Lampard was the manager. Yeah, he had to, and he did. He did. Would have been nice if he did it last year because he was still there. But he didn't. 23rd minute, 0-0. I can see why they sold him to Saudi. Here's a chance for Mourinho. Honestly, the player that's impressed me the most, at least on Ittihad, is Romarinho. He's impressed me the most. I don't know where the hell he came from. I know he's Brazilian. I'm saying I don't know where the hell he came from, but I do know one thing. He's impressed me. He's impressed me. I was expecting to see Benzema pull a barn burner. No, Romarinho is the better right now. Looks like the better player. Corner. Romarinho, though. Now him. He's impressed me. I feel like you play in MLS. You know what I mean by that. Corner. Corner taken, played in. Header punched away. Is there enough room? Conte. And Manicum's right there to clear it out. I can't find it. Well, damn. Either you are in Saudi, which makes it harder to find, or it's a different rights package, which I have no idea about because I don't know what the rights are in Saudi, or I tried to help you. All I know is FIFA Plus, which is now what the USA's rights are, even though Fox had the rights the last time, which they still have the rights to every other Club World Cup or every other FIFA tournament. So I don't know why this is on FIFA Plus, but, you know, I get to watch it on my TV instead of the computer because I guarantee you this game probably would have been on Fox Soccer Plus had it actually been on Fox. So I guess what I'm guessing is he's in Saudi, and it's a different rights package, which I have no idea what it's shown on over there. So, or what rights package they have. So, you could look up Buff Stream. No, not Buff Stream. No, that's not what it is. Buff Stream was the other one. No. Scratch that. Was it? Lateral or Stream East. You're welcome. I'm sure it'll be on there. Stream East football. There you go. I'm sure it'll be on there. If I need to go on the high seas, that's where I normally go is Stream East, or at least recently. Auckland's bending but not breaking. Same thing they did against Al-Ali. Plays forward. Romarinho shot past the post. See? He's pretty good. I don't know where he came from, but he's good. 33. Oh, he's spent since 2018 at Al-Ittihad. Okay, no, he's not going MLS. This game should be at least 3-0. Yeah, I would agree. 28th minute. 32 years old. Header. Oh, cleared. Romarinho. Off bodies. Manicum to clear. But it's right back to Al-Ittihad. Romarinho. Past the post. Goal kick. He's a good player. Yeah, sadly enough, he's 32. He's going to be stuck in Saudi for the rest of his career. Nobody moves. Nobody moves from Saudi to MLS. Players move to MLS from MLS to Saudi, but they don't do the other way. Now, if I was Toronto, I'd say screw it and sign him. But, you know, can't be worse. Considering, I don't know, we barely scored goals anyway. Besides, better than Mcinnes. Oh, by the way, congratulations, Connor, on the crew winning the cup. Shot! Goal! 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 And who is it but Romarinho? Who is it but Romarinho? Goal! Al-Ittihad. 1-0. 29th minute. Romarinho. I had a feeling. Romarinho scores the goal. Deflection, but doesn't matter. He still scored. Takes the shot, deflects off the defender, but he took the shot. It goes to the far post. Great goal for Romarinho. 1-0 Al-Ittihad in the 30th minute. Yeah, he is a quality player. I don't give a shit that he's 32. He can play for Toronto. Besides, he's still better than Mcinnes. I'd rather have a 32-year-old Brazilian guy who just played in the Saudi league who did that than a guy who just loafs around and not giving a shit just because he's a European champion and got paid a boatload of cash. 29th minute, Romarinho. Point being, Mcinnes is a punk. At least Bernadeschi tries. And I mean, yeah, Bernadeschi's right. He should be being paid what Mcinnes is getting paid. Hell, Mcinnes shouldn't be being paid at all. Romarinho's damn good. I'm not saying we should pay Romarinho what Mcinnes gets, but he should be paid a good bit. Or if not, we just go get Josh Navarro from Alajuelense. I think that'll do as well. But, you know, I just want Mcinnes out the damn door. Cross in. Header. Romarinho once again. Oh! Yeah, Fabinho is playing right now. They got Fabinho. And I think, yeah, Al-Ittihad was the ones who were trying to go for Salah. He ain't gone, though. And I don't think he's going in January either. What a shot. I was like, damn, I thought he had a second. I thought that was a second. I thought, oh, I think I know who the man of the match is if this keeps going. I will legitimately be waxing poetic about Romarinho in the review. Coronado corner. Because he deserves it. Cross in. Shot. Blocked. But Auckland are down 1-0. Like, Benzema ain't doing shit. Like, anybody who's a Karim Benzema fan who was like, yeah, this is the first time I got to watch him since he left. You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing because he ain't done shit. He ain't done shit. I'm disappointed. I've watched Karim Benzema for years. I know he got better in his sleeve. I know he's got better in his sleeve. What the hell, man? Like, Benzema ain't doing nothing. Not a thing. Conte is still pressing pretty hard. Like, Conte is still playing the way he normally plays, from what I know. I'm not going to disrespect N'Golo Conte, but he's more of a pressing midfielder, box to box, but he's playing the way you would expect N'Golo Conte to play. Benzema, though. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if does he give a shit anymore? I guess not. 33rd minute. I guess he doesn't. Oh my. Cross in. Blocked away. That'll be cleared for a corner. Corner for Al-Ittihad. Al-Ittihad are starting to just break Auckland down. So it's not a hot knife through butter, but it's the butter is getting to room temperature and the knife is getting a bit hotter and now it's starting to go through. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay. Coronado. 34th minute. Header. Oh. Cross. Header. Down. Conte. Goal. 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 Golazo. N'Golo Conte. Let's go. N'Golo Conte with a rebound. Falls to N'Golo Conte and he smashes that home. 2-0, Al-Ittihad. What a shot. Take a bow, N'Golo. He's still better than Caicedo. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Vintage N'Golo Conte. There we go. That's my midfielder. There he is. 35th minute. 2-0 Al-Ittihad. What a shot. Yeah, no, they're doing better than Ali did back in February. Okay, now we're getting there. Romarinho probably gets one more. Exactly. It's disappointing how he's not showing up, to considering the fact he has experience in Europe and has won FIFA Club World Cups. Exactly. Hopefully he shows up against Al-Ali, because I think they're going to need him. I'm sure they will. 36th minute. I'm sure they will. Now Auckland's wall is broken. A lot quicker than it did back in February, I can tell you that much. Because if we remember, it took Ali a whole half. Here's Benzema! Past the post. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Tomorrow, of course, will be live for the CONCACAF Champions Cup draw. 6 p.m. 5:55. Boom. Then, of course, on Thursday, we will be live for the Liga MX first leg. Liga MX final first leg. We will be doing both legs of the Liga MX final, by the way. Just so y'all know. But Benzema shot goes wide. It's raining out there in Riyadh? Jeddah. It's raining out there in Jeddah. I can tell you that much. I didn't know that was, I mean, I'm sure it was possible. I guess it's their rainy season. I don't know. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It's raining cats and dogs out there. You ain't going to see that much. 37th minute. The MLS final was a great game. It looked like LA gave up after the pen was given and converted. I don't even think they tried. Except Chiellini, Bouanga, and Crepeau. I don't think any of them tried that much, at least. Like, I told one of my friends, they posted about Chiellini retiring. I'm like, at least he went out fighting, because he did. But then I put like parentheses. I'm like, it doesn't help that only him and two other players were the only ones trying for LAFC. Bouanga, Crepeau, and Chiellini were the only ones trying. The rest of them didn't give a crap. Columbus did dominate LAFC, I thought personally. I thought LAFC got dominated. I do. I think Columbus dominated the game, and LAFC never got into it except for those three. Columbus should have won by more, frankly, in my opinion. 38th minute, in my opinion, they should have won by more. But there you go. Playing forward. 39th minute. Ooh. What do you think's going to happen to Vela? He either goes back to Chivas or retires. One of the two. Chankiti. Cross. Blocked away. He either goes to Chivas or retires. There's no in between. I don't think he stays with LA. I think he either goes to Chivas or just totally retires. If it's one or the other, I'll give him a 10% chance of going back to LAFC. 10. I'm going to go 40, retire, 50% Chivas. So, yeah, 60% chance of still playing, a 40% chance of retiring. I'm going to say slightly more likely he still plays in my book. Playing forward, 40th minute now. Is it going to be? Yeah, he did. He did play for Arsenal. I think I actually have the FIFA where he was on the cover. I think so. Like, I think I bought the FIFA that has him on the cover. Hold on. I know it's PS2 one. Let me see. Yeah. Figured. Boom. There he is. In the Arsenal kit, too. Boom. Then it was Kaká and Donovan as well. Shot! Goal! Oh, there's Benzema scoring. Benzema has scored. 3-0 Ittihad. Karim Benzema. Let's see how he did it. Karim Benzema scores 3-0. Yeah, Al-Ittihad's going to run away with this one. Karim Benzema. Plays in. Conte. Shankiti and Benzema with a tap in. It was the easiest tap in. One of the easiest tap ins he could ever have. Shankiti crosses in. Benzema with a tap in. Was he even onside? We're going to see. We're going to see. You're right about your prediction for this match. Well, could have told you. I think everybody saw this coming. The fact it's only 3-0 is the crazy part. 41st minute. A tap in for Benzema to make it 3-0. If it stands. It is a goal. 41st minute, 3-0 Benzema. Tap in. Shankiti crossed it in. Conte backheeled it to Shankiti. Shankiti crossed it in. Benzema with the tap in. And it's only going to get worse before it gets better for Auckland. Ay. Only reason LA won last year is because they had Bale join in the summer to carry them and get in World Cup form, which is the only reason why he joined. And he didn't even play that much anyway. Like, Bouanga was hitting the scene when Bale came in, and they both played the same position. And Vela was still pretty good form. I mean, Bale barely played anyway. Like, he barely played anyway, you know? Like, his biggest moment was that last-minute goal. Like, Denny Bouanga never gave Bale a chance to play. Or not really, at least. Vela didn't either. I mean, he's still got in World Cup form anyway, so nobody could really question it, but still. So, I mean, we can't really say Bale carried them. You want to talk about a carry job, let's talk about Denny Bouanga, which he almost did again this year until the finals came around and shit went south. 43rd minute. Like, honestly, LAFC is a one-man team. Last year and this year. Union should have won that MLS Cup 2022. They were close. Yeah, they lost the penalty shootout in the worst fashion ever, though. So, do you really want to go there? 44th minute. You could say they should have. I would like to see LAFC bring in Chicho if Vela leaves. They're not going to bring Chicho Orongo back. Like, Salt Lake won't let that happen. And I don't think LAFC have enough to move to get Chicho back. So, now if you're saying they should bring in Chicharito, I don't think Chicharito would pull that shit and go to the other side of the rivalry. Besides, his knee got blown out. So, is he even going to get back to what he used to be? So, if we're talking Chicharito, it's not happening. Chicho Orongo coming home, no. There's no way. I don't think Chicharito would do that. Well, I don't think he would go to the other side of the rivalry just because they want him. I think he has more honor than that. 17 shots, 5 shots on goal for Al-Ittihad. Oh, my God. Well, There we go. 45th minute. I see Vela in Mexico, second division in Cancun FC. His bros in management. Vela going to play in Cancun? Shit. Well, if I go back to Playa del Carmen and they're playing, I'll go check a game just to see Vela playing the Ascenso. 45th minute. I'll go see Vela playing the Ascenso. All right. First half stoppage time. How much are they going to give? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Chicharito to LAFC just doesn't look real. Exactly. Didn't they get banished from the Mexican national team, or did they both retire? They got banished by Tata. They got banished by El Tata, El Gordo Martino. And they never got to come back because when Chicharito had a chance, he blew out his knee. Vela stopped giving a shit by the time Coca got in there. And Jimmy, even though Jimmy brought back Hector, he sure as hell ain't going to bring back Vela. Because Vela don't give a shit anymore. He barely gave a shit back then. He barely gave a shit back then. So they got banished by El Tata after the World Cup in 2018. I don't think you'll ever see them pull on an El Tree shirt ever again. Even if they have it for I don't think with the way it ended. Maybe Chicharito has a retirement event with El Tri, but Vela, no. I could see Chicharito maybe having one last hurrah with El Tri to give him respect once he starts playing again. I could see that closer to when he retires. I could see him having sort of a testimonial friendly, like in December, like for one of those friendlies where they would play like Colombia or some shit. And they play most of Liga MX players. They'll give Chicharito one more run out and, get people to watch because of that. Like Chicharito's last go. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what they're doing. And it's halftime. Vela, though, that'll never happen. Halftime, it's 3-0. I don't think Vela wants to retire or have one of those last goes in the national team. I think Chicharito always wanted to go back to the national team. And recently he had a chance, though he blew out his knee. I think he could retire with him. But I don't think Vela he certainly won't. I just don't think he cares. If they play like this, like the last 10 minutes, no. If they play like did the first 30 minutes, maybe. We'll see in a couple of days. True, but it was in the Tata era. So you have a point. I will give you that one. But Chicharito, there was like rumblings that he might have been able to come back under Jimmy if he didn't blow his knee out, at least for the Gold Cup. But he blew his knee out. Vela, on the other hand, no, they're still pissed at him. But he doesn't give a shit, so doesn't matter, doesn't it? But Chicharito, on the other hand, there were rumblings, at least that I heard. I mean, me too. I mean, they have 17 shots, so there should be more goals. Honestly, Greg can bring back John Brooks. The thing is, Greg doesn't like to be questioned about his tactics. Either do it his way or the highway. I mean, John Brooks' form isn't even really that good right now, though. But sure. I mean, Greg should get over himself, but John Brooks' form isn't great right now, so. Well, how about the rest of OFC get good? Like he and Hene Sport. Remember that one time he and Hene Sport was in there? Like OFC is that bad that Auckland just dominates OFC. I mean, that's where we are. Auckland show they suck bad. They didn't play bad in February, but they're playing bad here. I'm not surprised. Probably a one-time thing anyway. I just pack content on EAFC. They're reading my mind. I'm watching the Ittihad game at the same time. Hey, throw them in there, at least in the squad building challenge. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Another 45 minutes. Well, I mean, the year they didn't have OFC, the year they didn't have OFC because of COVID, that was nice. Seemed a little bit more competitive. They just went straight to the second round and just moved through. You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. Sit down, I'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half, watching Arsenal. They're doing somewhat decent. Yeah, but it really doesn't matter considering they're already through. They're already through, and they're probably going to, I think they already are first place. It is what it is. Man United. Win vote, your favorite team is Man United. Oh, hell. Dude, you've got it bad. Dude, you got it bad. Freaking Barca, Man United. Jesus Christ. 3-0. Well deserved. It should be like 5, if I'm being honest. Don't call this place your home. Shut up, Seth. This is my home. Should have always been my home. That's what Punk should have said. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. And you don't think I want to do the same during Toronto games? At least this past 3 years? I want to poke my eyes out with a nice pick. That's all FIFA Plus this year. I don't know why. But at least in America, it's all FIFA Plus. Stats are as follows at the half. 53% possession and 47% possession. 19 shots to 1. 5 shots on goal to 0. 244 accurate passes, 90% to 209, 83%. 5 fouls to 5. 6 corners to 0. 19 shots to 1. 5 shots on goal to 0. 272 passes to 251. 90% pass accuracy to 83. 5 throws to 11. 0 offside to 0. 0 yellow cards to 0. 0 red cards to 0. Al-Ittihad's dominating now. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I mean, Al-Ittihad's dominating. They should be winning by more. Well, it's free. That's exactly why they don't. It's free. You just go to the FIFA Plus tab and they show the games. At least for now, it's free. I'm sure at some point they're going to change it to a subscription service. But if I need to, I will subscribe to it. Because all the games I watch, I mean, it's worth it. All the stuff I'm subscribed to, I watch all these matches. It's worth it. It's worth it, you know? But, again, FIFA Plus is for free. It's just their streaming. It's their streaming portion. So it's a little bit, what's the word? Misleading. But, again, Al-Ittihad's dominating. That's all I can really say. 3 goals. Romarinho looking amazing. He's really wowed me. Romarinho has wowed me. He could play in MLS. I think he'd be amazing in Toronto. Not that he would be in Toronto. He's 32. But he's wowed me. He's a damn good player. Talented. To me, he's man of the match. Benzema's let me down a bit, but at least he scored the tap in. And N'Golo Kanté with a banger, and he's playing well defensively, doing what he normally does. So Kante's had a really good game. But Al-Ittihad started a bit... Al-Ittihad. Started a bit slow. But they've definitely turned on. It was a back heel. I saw it. Okay, very close range back heel. How about that? A very close range back heel that at first looked like a tap in. I mean, you can still screw that up, so fair enough. But at least Benzema put away something that it was a high rate for him to put away. But he put it away. But Marcelo Gallardo being the manager of Al-Ittihad looks a lot better than Nuno. They wanted that man out. Cream is goated, not going to lie. I mean, through his whole career, yes. Tonight, he definitely took a little bit to wake up. Let's put it like that. Scores another goal, maybe we'll lay off him a bit. Winvo, they're going to stream USL and CBS in 2024. Yeah, USL is moving to CBS, so Paramount Plus gets another piece. I think ESPN Plus, if the SEC wasn't on ESPN Plus, college sports, I probably wouldn't need it. Well, Football America. Well, okay, Football America's in college sports, yeah. Not MLS is left, and then the USL's left. I mean, Wrexham's on there. So, USL League 2, I still think they're streaming on YouTube. Hold on. I still think it's on, like, their YouTube channels and all that. League 2's basically been left behind. So there you go. I know, crazy. It's like Pepe wants to keep his job. And Balogun hasn't been great. So it's questionable. It's a shame this is the only game today. Well, there's other games that are coming on. This is just the only one I'm covering. But at this point, it's just Club World Cup, Liga MX, and a Champions Cup draw. So, yeah. And then, well, there'll be some games in January. Messi Mania, but hey, if those preseason matches go crazy, if the Noche d'Or has anything to say, those preseason games are going to go a bit crazy. Because Messi's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo versus Messi, Al Nassr versus Miami, Al Hilal versus Miami, El Salvador versus Miami. I'm going to be doing more Miami matches in the preseason than Toronto matches. Honestly, that don't sound too bad, though, actually. That doesn't sound too bad, though. Toronto doesn't even really show their preseason matches, so there you go. Now, if I'm able to do one of their preseason games, Messi won the Leagues Cup. Didn't do anything else. Lost the Noche d'Or. He got hurt a lot in the end of the season, but he did dominate League's Cup. So Steven Marrero and Rudy Camacho extended their contracts today. Good. Rudy Camacho actually turned good under Williford Nancy, or I should say with Columbus. But there you go. DAZN has rights. Does Leon win tomorrow? Leon doesn't play till the 15th or whatever. But I say they win. Yes, I say they win. Because Messi. But I'm not complaining. Messi this summer, freaking, like, I've had the best year on my channel yet. I know a lot of that's because of Messi. I'm going to ride this wave as much as I can, because the more things do better, the more you get, the more, all that stuff. I mean, but then again, I could say the same thing about the Saudi League with Cristiano and Benzema and all that. So I could say the same thing about your league you're saying about mine. Benzema, Cristiano, Conte, Fabinho, Henderson. Hell, y'all picked up a lot more. Like, they're showing the Saudi League on Fox Sports. Thanks to all that. So, my point being is I could say the same about your league that you said about mine. Like, we both know how it became so popular. It's about the name value. Canada versus Miami. I don't want to see it. Pretty much. TFC versus Auckland, who wins? I don't know. The problem is I don't know. I don't know. I want it to be TFC, but I don't even know if they could score a goal against Auckland. We suck that bad. Hey, why not set that friendly up? We want to be at the Club World Cup level, Yeah, so why not play them in a freaking preseason friendly? Just show us how far off we are. Well, to go there, yeah. Miami versus Ittihad. That's not happening, sadly. There's only Al-Hilal and Al-Nasir. They're not playing Ittihad. Sadly. I don't know, because I don't have DAZN, but it's not useful for me. And Canada would be, but not here. It would probably draw it worse for Toronto. You don't realize how bad we are. You don't realize how bad we are. Second half has started. I have no hope. Zero. I am bored of my own club. I do not want to watch them play. I feel like Gary Neville, like what he said about Man United's how I feel about Toronto. At least they're in their off season. I'm not sure it's going to get better, though, if I'm being completely honest. Like, yeah, we'll probably finish 12th in the East instead of 15th because freaking Bradley is going to New England and Dean Smith is coaching Charlotte, and I'm sure somebody's going to fall off worse than us. See how we'll bounce back to 12th. Still no playoffs, though. But hey, at least we'll score some goals. We'll have a better vibe. I mean, yeah, we'll be off a rock bottom, but we're still pretty damn low. 47th minute. If Leon win, do they face Man City? Yes. If Leon beat Ottawa, they'll face Man City. Yes, playing forward. Here comes Ittihad. Ittihad shot blocked away. Luckily, that won an own goal. Because when they joined the MLS, Canada did not have a top league. They had the Canadian Soccer League, but Toronto wanted more. Montreal was in the USL at that point. There also was the Puerto Rico Islanders. So when it came to the U.S. pyramid, they bent the rules a little bit. Toronto paid an expansion fee to get into MLS. MLS wanted the market. They got in, and they're in. Montreal joined later. Then Vancouver joined before Montreal. But they were two. The funny part is Toronto was a brand new club. This was not the Toronto Lynx coming into MLS. This was a brand new club. But MLSE had the money. Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Then Montreal, who was an already established club, went from USL to MLS, same as the Vancouver Whitecaps. So the 3 teams in MLS, 2 of them were already going in the US pyramid. One, well, Toronto, I mean, you wouldn't say no to that market, would you? I mean, the Toronto Blue Jays from the MLB, that's an American league. Well, they're in the American League, actually. The Raptors in the NBA, American League, but Canada did create basketball, so it's only rightful they're there. The Leafs, that is a Canadian, I mean, it's Canadian USA League, but hockey's more Canadian than American. So we can't really use that as an example. Shot, besides there's more Canadian teams than just 1 or even 3. Playing forward, 49th minute. So it's not the only league that's done the same. Exactly. Playing forward. Shot. I would agree. Wilfred Nancy's a genius. Who would you like to see at Club World Cup? Well, Toronto FC, duh. Not that it'll ever happen in my lifetime because Bill Manning's a freaking idiot. Chelsea's going back. I've seen them a couple of times. Miami, just to see Messi win it with a Miami shirt on. I've seen who I've wanted to see in the Club World Cup at least once, besides Toronto and Miami. Football. I hate the word soccer. It makes me want to puke. The word soccer is disgusting. It makes me want to puke. It's football or calcio. Calcio is the Italian word, of course. You know. I'd rather say, if I ain't gonna say football, I'll say calcio. Punched away. Oh my God. Well, at least I didn't end badly. 50th minute, 3-0. I ain't saying soccer unless it's Major League Soccer where I have to say the word, or Canada soccer, or US soccer. But even then, I still want to puke for saying the word. I don't have motion sickness. I have soccer sickness. What I mean by that is if I say the word, I want to puke my guts out. Man City 4-1, probably. Yes. He sucks too. Okay. Seattle Sounders were in the Club World Cup last year, yes. And they should have beaten Al-Ali. They didn't. But they were the better team that whole game. And yes, they were the only USA team to be in the Club World Cup. Toronto would have been in 2018 had they just got one more goal against Chivas over both legs, but they didn't. Or just won the shootout, but that was not. All they had to do was get one more goal. And they would have been they would have been the first Canadian team, but also the first MLS team. But they didn't. And then Chivas freaking embarrassed themselves against Kashima Antlers. I don't think Toronto would have embarrassed themselves, at least that year. I think Leon's going to put up a fight. I do. It could still end up being 4-1, but sometimes even with the scoreline, it's like, you know what? They put up a fight, though. Like, I don't know, the time that Al-Ali played Madrid last year, or the last tournament. They put up a fight. Sometimes, even if you lose 4-1, you still put up a fight. It just was an unlucky situation that put it to 4-1. Hopefully, Holland recovers and Jeremy Doku, too. Leon are going to compete. I think so, and I think they beat Urawa. I believe in Larkamon. Playing forward. I hope they do compete. I want them to compete. I want them to do well. But then again, I win either way in their matchup because either the Japanese team goes through or the CONCACAF team goes through. I would prefer Leon going through, but if it all went through, I wouldn't complain. What do I think about your statement? I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, don't spit and kick TVs. I don't know what pissed him off to do it. I couldn't tell you. 53rd minute. I couldn't tell you. So that seems a bit crazy to me. So what can you do? I don't know what to say. I was too stunned to speak. Here's a chance. Shot. Save. Here's a chance. Romarinho. I can't believe he didn't shoot that. He had a chance. That's cross. Exactly. Oh, Fidel Ambris from Leon shines and goes to Europe. Me too. Fidel Ambris is a very good player. He's a very good player. I'm a big fan of Fidel Ambris. Not... Just to make sure we're on the same page. Fidel Ambris is a very good player. I thought he's always been a very good player. Cross in. But it's pretty funny that I'm going to guess he's Nacho Ambris' son. That's my guess. It would be crazy if he wasn't. It's funny how Fidel's gotten better since Nacho left. But especially, he was pretty good under Ozan, but especially under Larcamon. Cross in. Then again, Michael Bradley was horrible under Bob this year. That just maybe because freaking Michael's old as shit. Cross in. Romarinho loses the ball. They'll be played forward. Johnny got elbowed a teammate in training, and they told him he can't rejoin practicing with them for the remainder of the year. Okay, that's even worse. Why are you going to elbow a teammate? Like, no, I would kick him off the team as well. You don't elbow your damn teammate. You don't punch your teammate. What was that line that CM Punk said on SmackDown? You don't punch your coworkers in the face. That's just dangerous. Cheering for Leon, so hope they recover this next week. Johnny thought he was the Young Bucks. Johnny thought he was Jungle Boy. Johnny thought he was Jack Perry. Garriga been subbed off. Garriga subbed off for Lee. I'm cheering for Leon. I don't like Man City. I hate Man City. I hate Man City. Funnily enough, I have no problem with Melbourne or NYCFC, though. It's weird. I just hate Manchester City. I hate all the Red Bull group, though. All the Red Bull group could get one stuck up there where the sun don't shine. That's kind of weird, though. Like, I hate all the Red Bull group. The only good thing Red Bull has done is that Crashed Ice sports event. That's it. Their energy drink sucks, and their football teams suck, and they're scummy. And they have a hockey club, too, I think. Save, past the post. I think I have a hockey club too. They at least did. I don't know if they still do, but they did have a hockey club. I think it was a German hockey club. 58th minute. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Larkamon's a genius, but you got to hope that Holland hasn't kicked on, Rodri hasn't kicked on, Holland is still injured, and even then, Jota's coming on for Romarinho. 59 minutes. Okay. All right. Jota for Romarinho. That's probably, yep. Romarinho put it all on the field, though, for 58 minutes. And now it's Jota, but it's 3-0, so I guess I understand why. Might as well save him for the next match. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Marathi, cross in. That's out for a corner. I think that's Auckland's first corner, by the way. It's been a while. 59th minute. Might as well save him for the next match. What's the worst badge you ever seen? San Diego FC. That is an ugly badge. The San Diego FC badge is the ugliest badge I've ever seen in my damn life. It is ugly. I mean, also the extenuating circumstances of that team just doesn't help it either. But that is an ugly badge. That's an ugly badge. What is the best badge I've ever seen? You know, I'm going to say I like the Aston Villa circular badge. I think it's very regal. I know it's Chelsea-ish, but I think Villa pulls it off better. Their current circular badge. It's going to suck when they go back because are you sure it's not the Leeds United rebrand? No, San Diego FC is worse. I could stand the Leeds United rebrand, but I'm not from Leeds, so it didn't offend me. Now, if I was somebody from Leeds who was a fan of Leeds, it probably would have offended me, but it didn't offend me because I don't give a shit. I'm not from Leeds, and I really couldn't give a shit. It's like, okay, it doesn't matter to me what their crest looks like. I mean, from a design, San Diego's still worse from a designer's eye. Well, I'm not the designer here. Do you want me to ask my friend that question? Hey, if she says I'm wrong, I'll take her word for it. But my opinion's correct. I mean, I'll listen to a graphic designer. Well, I wouldn't listen to many graphic designers, or not even more than one. There's only one I'll listen to, but I think I have a pretty good handle on design, to be honest. I love looking at old logos and shit. I think I have a good handle on it. I think I have at least a little bit of a, what's the word, authority on this statement. But if she tells me I'm wrong, I'll listen. But anybody else, no. So I guess I have to ask the question, which one's worse? Leeds United or the Leeds Salute badge or the San Diego badge? Save. You're really going to make me do this, aren't you? Then again, I asked her if I was right about the Astros. Like, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I posted the Astros Craig Biggio era look is better than their current look. Then I asked her and said, "Do you agree with me?" She did. That sounds like a nice day. San Diego Loyal badge is a joke. Should put the California theme on the badge, like palm trees and stuff. No, we're talking about San Diego FC, not Loyal. The Loyal badge is cool. Should have kept that. They should have kept everything about the Loyal. The San Diego FC badge, the MLS badge, is ugly. And besides, what they did to the Loyal probably doesn't help either. 63rd minute. Do you like the name Santa Claus FC? I mean, on Christmas, yeah. Around Christmas time, yeah. Around Christmas, yeah. Any rumors of transfers? Haven't heard anything yet, at least for Toronto FC. So there's a couple of rumors of trades in MLS, but they either happen or they don't. Well, I guess it's the same thing for transfers, but trades are like, oh, I heard a rumor of this trade. 2 days later, here we go. The trade window's open. Look, this trade just happened. It's like, I'm hearing rumors. 6 hours later, here's the trade. Tommy Bogue scoops it. 64th minute. Because in MLS, there's trades. I ain't heard. I've heard more transfer rumors from the NCAA transfer portal in Mississippi State than Toronto FC transfer rumors, which is not a good thing. I mean, I guess for State, it's a good thing. For TFC, it's not. Why? Well, Toronto's worse. Mississippi State kind of had a shit season, but, looks to me they're going to bounce back just fine because Jeff Levy's getting the people he needs. Well, we're talking about college football. Toronto FC, well, they barely could win a game. I don't know about you, but I think that means you get rid of, like, damn good bit of your players and then swap them out. But that's just my opinion. 65th minute. And the Wilfredo got no real game time except the Stetson University game, but technically was a recorded start. Interesting. 65th minute. 25 more minutes. Playing forward. It's funny, this is still going to probably end up the same score line as the last time Auckland played in the Club World Cup. I mean, yeah, there's still 25 minutes, but it seems like Al-Ittihad are just sitting back and just, well, not sitting back, but just holding defensively now because what's the point? So on and so forth. All of Orlando's upset that Wilfredo is leaving. Well, if he ain't getting game time, I think we know why. Makes sense to me. Ittihad's just defending honestly as they should. Yeah. I don't blame him. Because here's the thing. They're up 3-0. If this game goes completely awry in 24 minutes, you don't deserve to go through. That's just my opinion, though. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi is the GOAT. I've always preferred Cristiano. Let me answer it like this. I've always preferred Cristiano. I hated Messi for a long time because that was the cool thing to do as a Cristiano fan. But Messi is the true GOAT. I've come to realize that I should have appreciated them both. I still prefer Cristiano, but Messi is the GOAT, and I enjoy watching him play the game of football. I should have, and here's the funny part. Manicum and Illich are coming off for Auckland for Zoe and Tade. Listen, I should have appreciated them both the whole time. And it's funny because Alejandro Pozuelo to me was similar to Messi's style. Now I call him the Aldi Messi. Being a big Pozuelo fan should have made me think, you know what? It was me being sort of what's the word? Hipster. It's like, yeah, I like the way Messi plays. I would just never admit I'm a Messi fan. You know, or never say or never want to be a Messi fan. But Pozuelo is basically the way I could say, yeah, I respect Messi. But then I saw the light. Now I appreciate them both because you shouldn't have hated one or the other. Like, that was stupid. Like, that was some stupid stuff. It didn't help that Messi played for Barcelona because I hate Barcelona. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. I hate Barcelona. Yeah, it didn't help that Messi was basically Barcelona personified. I think that didn't help either. And I didn't really like PSG either. I don't like PSG either, but it's funny. I started to turn towards him when he was at PSG, but yeah, it didn't help that he was basically Barcelona personified. I hate Barcelona. I like Busquets now. Why? He plays for Miami, not Barcelona. I like Jordi Alba now. Why? Plays for Miami, not Barca. Yeah, I hate Barca. Hala Madrid. Shot! Save! I think Ronaldo's the GOAT. Messi, however, will have the better career because Cristiano Ronaldo's explosiveness set him apart. Late career, that's downgraded. And he still scored 50 goals for Al Nassr. I know it's a Saudi league, but still. And he still scored a couple of goals for Portugal since the World Cup. So you know what? Cristiano still got it to a certain extent. But I know Cristiano. Messi is a better overall playmaker. He is a better overall. I think he hasn't scored more goals, but he has more assists as well. Goals and assists, Messi is more points. Goals and assists, goals plus assists than Cristiano. And Messi's just a better overall playmaker. Like, he does more. Cristiano, on the other hand, very explosive, but tap-ins. Did hold up play well, but better more of a fox in the box. But Cristiano's a goal scorer. Like, he's the best goal scorer of all time. I think Messi's the best player. There's a difference. Like, GOAT for goal scorers would be Cristiano. And Cristiano's the best goal scorer of all time. Simple. Shot blocked away, at least in the men's game. Now, Christine Sinclair, of course, in the women's game, is the best goal scorer. Best international goal scorer as well. But best men's goal scorer, Cristiano. Best player, Messi. Messi or Haaland? Messi. Haaland will be more like Cristiano. Like, Haaland's not a playmaker, and hell, he's more of a poacher than Cristiano ever was. Erling Haaland, oh, by the way, he's ghosted in multiple finals. Erling Haaland is ghosted in big games, and he hasn't carried his national team to nothing. At least Messi, with Argentina, carried Argentina. Still carrying Argentina. Not just has carried, still is carrying. So, levels to this game. Jota. At least Cristiano carried Portugal. You know. By the way, Cristiano carried Portugal. He's won them a Euros in the Nations League. He's carried them. Player down, 72nd minute. Haaland will finish as the striker GOAT. No, he'll never be better than Cristiano. Never. Never. And if it's only the stuff that he can't do with Norway that changes that, fine. But he will never, and I mean ever, be better than Cristiano. Haaland will never be better than Cristiano. He may be better than Benzema. Right now, I think it's Benzema. Right now, I think it's Benzema, but Haaland's career will probably end up being better than Benzema's. Haaland's better than Mbappe, I personally think. I would, if I had to build a team and you told me take one of these two strikers and it was Mbappe or Haaland, I would take Haaland. I think Mbappe's a jackass. I think he's a diva. Mbappe's a diva who screwed over Real Madrid more times than he could count. Like, Mbappe's like that hot girl. Like, Mbappe's like that hot girl that's going to tease you and be like, I love you. You're cute, you know? But then she sees a better option. She sees the damn quarterback is single and she's going to go date the quarterback. Or she's going to see the point guard is single and she dates a damn point guard. But when she can't, she'll talk to you. Oh, yeah, she'll make you feel like you're the best. You're the best thing in the world. And then she breaks your heart. But she never closes the deal and she breaks your heart because there's a better thing. Better offer on the table. You know? That's what Mbappe is. He's the freaking prom queen. That's what he is. It's like, oh, I love you. I want you more than anything. No, you don't. Because when the quarterback comes free, you're going to go with the quarterback. Just like when Real Madrid's like, hey, I love Real Madrid. I want to always go there. Why is he still PSG then? He's done this like 5 times. Madrid doesn't even want him anymore. And then by the time Madrid doesn't want him anymore, he's going to be like, damn it, I really should have been honest. I really should have been serious and just freaking close that deal. You know what I'm saying? Just like the girl who acts like she loves you and is like, lets you feel like you're an option, you would honestly be better for than the quarterback or than the point guard. But no. But then the time you finally walk away, she realizes, damn it, I screwed up for the last time. It's very similar. That's all I'm saying. The way Mbappe treats Real Madrid is like how a freaking prom queen treats a good guy. How we doing, Mile High? I'm glad Killian lost to Argentina just like Timothy Tillman lost that loudmouth. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, he made 2 straight World Cup finals, but '75th minute. So 15 more minutes plus stoppage time. FCB or Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, why are you putting one guy up against a team? That's actually how Cristiano handled it most. Yeah, fair enough. That is fair enough. Here's a chance. Cross it in. Oh, past the post. Corner for Al-Ittihad. They dominated the first half. They really ain't got to do nothing in the second. Shot past the post. Corner here. Jota to take. Taking off Conte. But he did get a goal. Boom. Taking off Conte for Alamri. Alamri and Coronado off for Farhan. Next time Kylian Mbappe should study South America instead of making fun of South America because South America is a difficult place to qualify compared to Europe. I agree. South America is the hardest qualification, or at least it used to be. It's not anymore with a bigger World Cup. It's not anymore. but it used to be the hardest place to qualify. It's not anymore. Is it still harder than UEFA? Arguable. Cross in. Push down. Like, I'd say right now, with the new World Cup format, I'd say the hardest qualification is Africa. I think Africa has the hardest qualification now. Asia, it's still pretty similar to where it was. CONCACAF, easier, at least for 2026. KC signing a former Montreal player. Yeah, Zorhan Basong is going to Sporting. Yep, I saw Kansas City, not Lisbon. But he's going to SKC, Zorhan Basong, which is interesting. Cross in. Benzema not there. It's interesting. I mean, they need defenders. And, well, I mean, if Ndenby's out for a while, which he will be, Basong is good cover for Leibold. So, you know, honestly, he may get the starting job until Ndenby gets back if he plays his cards right. So, you know, I think it's a good move. It's a good cheap move. It's good depth. I like it. Zorhan Basong is a good player. I think it's good depth. I think it's good depth. Can't hurt. Now, Ndenby definitely is going to get the starting job back when he's healthy. 79th minute, 11 minutes to go. Hell, I don't know. I don't even know if Leibold's going to stay, but probably need to back up now. They could have lived with 3 games of Leibold had they gotten MLS Cup, but now they need the roster was frozen anyway, but now that the off season, of course, they're getting to back up. I think they picked up a good one, though. And besides, Raheem Edwards is going to Montreal anyway, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Because Raheem's going to Montreal. I think that's pretty much what Mbappe said. Yeah. Save. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. That's pretty much what he said, yeah. Nashville getting gains from Charlotte. Interesting. I wonder, playing forward, I wonder if Toronto's going to make any trades. I swear to God, if they trade Coelho, I'm going to scream. Pick up players. Don't get rid of them. And if you get rid of Alonso Coelho, I'm going to scream and probably smash my head through the wall. That is a pretty thin wall in the hallway. I would smash my head through the wall if they get rid of Alonso Coelho. I will legitimately smash my head through the wall. Would I record it? Maybe. I don't know. I guess France should play against Argentina in a friendly in South America. La Bombonera. That's where they should go. France versus Argentina in La Bombonera. Oh, you thought it was easy. Oh, you thought it was easy, Killian. Yeah, sure. Not anybody can handle La Bombonera. You know what? I want to see Kylian Mbappe just play in Mexico. Like, go play in El Volcan. Unlike Gignac, they won't like you. No, South America and Central America are very similar on crowd noise. Like, go play at Cuscatlan. Like, France should go play El Salvador. Go play at Cuscatlan. They're going to throw piss bags at you. They're going to go throw piss bags at you. Which, honestly, I'd love to see happen to Mbappe. I'm not going to lie. That may be wrong. I don't give a shit, okay? I hope he gets... Like, if there's anybody who deserves piss bags thrown at him, it's a diva. Whether it is Mbappe or Mcinnes. I'm not going to... If they complain about it, I ain't going to feel sorry for them. Like, one, you're in Central America. El Salvador throws piss bags at people. Honduras does too. If you complain about it, you're a bitch. You know where you're playing away in that country. Don't complain about it. Mitchell and Kilcawley are in. You're a punk. But then again, a diva would complain about it, wouldn't they? I would not feel sorry for you. Especially if it's Mcinnes or... Because it could be so much worse, is my point. Like, yeah, I'll feel sorry for a player if they get abused. Vocally abused. Whether that's with their identity, their race. If they get abused by a fan vocally, I'll feel sorry for them. They should never get that. But piss bags, though? I mean, yeah, it's not... That's disgusting. Is it really going to hurt you, though? I mean... Urine is sterile, if we're being completely honest. It's not that disgusting. It's weird. It's not that... I mean, urine is technically sterile. So, disgusting is not... It's weird. But there's a lot more things worse that a football fan can do to a player than throwing a piss bag at him. There's a lot worse, like throwing a beer can. Now that would hurt. Or racially abusing their identity vocally. Now that's worse. That's way worse. But I'm not condoning piss bags being thrown, but some players deserve it. Mbappe, well, Mbappe and Mcinnes are two of those prime suspects. Not that I would do it, but if you complain about it, I won't feel sorry for you. Oh, no, that's a bad giveaway. Oh, blocked away, 85th minute. Imagine if Liga MX signed Mbappe and hired bakhale as a head coach. Are they both on the same team? That would be hilarious. Bakhale coaching a Liga MX team with Mbappe on it. Oh my God. The Schadenfreude would be amazing. Like I'd love to watch freaking Linea de Cuatro or Football Picante, just hear them make fun of Bob Bradley. And just the freaking drama they both have. Like it would be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. It would be freaking high comedy. And freaking Morales would just be going off on Mbappe, or I don't know who he'd be going off on, but although Morales will be going off on somebody. Auckland could have tied if they had a striker. No, I don't think so. Jota, shot save. I don't think they got even close. Mbappe to Tigres. I could see it. You know, the Gignac and the Tovin connection. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. 86th minute. 3-0. Still 3-0. They scored all their goals in the first half. 3-0 Al-Ittihad. 87th minute. Why does Mbappe troll Madrid every year, even though he grew up as a Madridista? I have no idea. Again, he's like that girl who's like, he's like that hot girl who's like, oh, I think you're cute. I love you. I want to be with you. And she freaking trolls the shit out of you, and she has you as an option because she knows her main option, her favorite option isn't out there or isn't on the market. Then as soon as her favorite option is on the market, grass is greener on the other side, she just freaking ghosts you. And then you see the other dude's hand on her story, and you're like, son of a bitch. That other dude's hand on her story in her car or something or whatever. I don't know. Or at the restaurant. You're like, are you kidding me? That's exactly what Mbappe does too. And then as soon as it falls apart, guess who she comes calling back to? Right. And then you let this happen 3 or 4 times. You let this happen 3 or 4 times, and you finally have the nuts to say, fuck you. And then the next time she comes back, you just leave her on red, and it's like, and then she just starts crying like, what happened? Like the same shit you did to me. What? Exactly. And you're probably better for that girl than their main option or their favorite option. But again, they don't realize that till it's too late. Until you don't give a shit no more. Takes a couple of times, but but you never should. But like at the age where that stuff happens, you do. I guess some men still never grow out of that, but like in high school, of course, you're at the age where you do care. It's past the 90th minute stoppage time. If Mcinnes decided to leave the Premier League, would you like to see him in Liga MX or MLS? I'd love to see him in Toronto, yeah. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 3-0 Al-Ittihad, and they're about to hold on and push through here. Playing forward. Shot save. 2:30 to go. About to finish this off, Al-Ittihad. 2 minutes to go. Playing forward, 1:42, 1 minute to go. Cross in, save. 1 minute to go. 92nd minute. Playing forward, 243. There we go. Al-Ittihad, 1-0 on my first round predictions. 1 for 1, 1-0. Al-Ittihad wins the first round, 3 minutes. And they're through. 3-0 full time. Al-Ittihad wins. 3-0 full time. Al-Ittihad wins the first round match. They're moving on to the second round to face Al-Ali. Wasn't much of a problem past the 30th minute. Easy work. Yeah, I heard about that. Good move, honestly. But with that being said, Al-Ittihad are through. Al-Ittihad are through. They're through to the second round of the tournament. They'll face Al-Ali. They'll face Al-Ali. And the winner of that match, of course, will go. And the winner of that match will face Fluminense. Clube Leão Odawa, of course, are already there. Winner of that match faces Man City. That'll be in a couple of days, the 15th. Tomorrow's the CCL draw, or Champs Cup draw. 14th is the first leg of the Liga MX final. We'll be on our way. But I was right about this one. Exactly. Exactly. Yep, 15th, 18, 19, and 22nd. Yep. There you go. Al-Ittihad are through. Al-Ittihad are through. 3-0. Not too hard. Pretty easy. Pretty easy for them. Easy work. With that being said, if you like the stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification button. Subscribe. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in place. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Going to be a pretty simple one. Let me tell you that much. But I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Al-Ittihad. Commiserations, Auckland City. See you later.